And when I came to Saudi Arabia, um, it's one of those countries where you're like, at first, whoa, lots of women are completely covered. All the men are wearing their traditional clothing, the thobe, and it's kind of very different from where I used to live, and it's not a very publicly smiley country. You go up to people don't smile that much to you when you're in the street. And what I noticed is, the more I started speaking to people here, the friendlier they were. And I kept thinking to myself, wait a minute, I'm sure these guys are supposed to be really strict and not want to see, not want to be helpful, and this kind of misconception that I had in my head. It turns out that the Arab people in general are probably the most hospitable and friendliest people on the planet. On top of that, it's the most unviolent and peaceful place I've ever been in my life. I don't have to watch my back out here. You can walk past a group of 10, 17, 18-year-olds at 2 o'clock in the morning, standing outside a mall or a coffee shop. You can walk through them and you don't have to fear anything. These guys, they'll be polite. Usually they say, hey, how are you? How is Manchester United? Things like this. And people here are friendly. And this kind of friendliness, this hospitality, this kind of giving back, this attitude that I found here shocked me. And it started making me think, wait a minute, if the people aren't like they seem on TV, there's no soldiers walking the street, there's no wars seem to be going on, there's no one blowing themselves up. If these things aren't happening like what I was led to believe, then maybe the religion is not so harsh and strict and restrictive and prison-like.